How's it going, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today I'm actually going to be replacing my headliner for my car, which is way past due. You guys can see this. It's drooping all the way around now. Actually in the front right here, you can't see because I have a view of the camera, but it's actually falling down. Let me see if I can pull that down here. I'm pulling it down and it's right out of view. Right there. Come out over here, actually, let me show you this. Back there, it came out a few weeks ago, and the foam has just been spraying all over my back deck. Oh, it's actually worse than it was a few days ago. I just vacuumed all that up like 3 days ago, and that's how it is now. And I keep the window down now, so that's just natural. It's just falling out. So I ended up going online and looking up, headliner stuff. Normally it's like this fabric stuff, and then there's like a foam backing to the fabric, and you glue it to the headliner itself. Well, I didn't want like the normal, like colors and all this stuff that they had offered. So I went to Walmart, and for $10, picked me up a massive, I don't even know what to call it, a massive thing of fabric. And I don't know if you guys can see it in the camera, but it's like kind of like there's like shimmery. It's like, I don't know how to fully explain it, but it's not normal. It's not normal like headliner stuff. Now, it doesn't have that foam backing, but it is really stretchy and malleable. It seems to be thick enough to where when I glue, it's not actually going to be showing the glue through once I, put it down back up on the headliner. So first and foremost, gotta go ahead and take all of this off. The hardest part, I think, is just gonna be the electrical with my dome lights. But with that, I'm pretty sure all I'm gonna need is a flathead, Phillips, and I've got an 8mm socket wrench. And I'm pretty sure that's all that I'm gonna need for that. Now, when I get to actually taking off, because underneath, there's still that foam underneath the actual headliner, the actual fabric here, okay? Oh yeah, you're gonna need a trim panel remover as well, because there's trim everywhere in here. I got this hairbrush. It's pretty soft bristle, but I'm pretty sure if that stuff is coming off with the wind, I'm pretty sure the soft bristle brush is gonna, get it off. I got my 3M headliner and fabric adhesive. I bought 2 things of these on Amazon. It was like 20 bucks or something like that, $20, $30. It was pretty cheap. I have a face mask. Now, I don't normally use face masks. I don't normally use glasses. I'm gonna be using my glasses today. I don't normally use things like this, but I'm in an enclosed space. That stuff falls off really easily, and I take my eyes very seriously. And also, because I'm in an enclosed space, I don't want to be constantly breathing in this stuff, and because I'm going to be up here, messing around. So I want to be careful with that. Don't want to get, anything inside of me. And I got a knife, just in case. Because I'm pretty sure up in the roof here, there is electrical, so there's either tabs holding the wires in place, or some type of glue or some type of tape, and I'm going to have to cut one of them away, or maybe even zip ties. I've seen zip ties from factory sometimes. I don't think it's going to take me forever, but this isn't a 10-minute thing to just take this out. I can tell you that right now. But yeah, gonna go ahead, move the camera, fast forward through all this, get the headliner out. That's it. Now I gotta get out of here. All right, so I'm not going to be touching the sunroof door because that just looks, I don't even know how I would. Looks like these big, I think they're either 11 or 12 millimeter bolts. Oh look, that's where all the water goes when it comes to your sunroof. But yeah, this whole entire thing would have to come out, and I'm not down. I'm not trying to do all that today. But funny thing, oh yeah, this is what it looks like anyway. The hardest part that I was having issues with is this on the B pillar. This thing here is like, oh my gosh, they don't give you any play with this. So I really had to that's why I went through, I thought I could get out the side, but then I had to finish the dome light for the rear and then do the passenger side and then come back to it. That way I could actually move the headliner around and do stuff with that. Yeah, there's another drain. But I wonder where that goes. So, what was I saying? Oh yeah, the cool thing about that is, remember I said this wasn't gonna take me 10 minutes? It wasn't no 10 minutes, it only took me 15 minutes. So, holla at you, boy. Oh, look, another one. Is there another? What in the world? Oh, they are serious about getting water through the sunroof. All right, I'm gonna go do this now. All right, guys, so I got it out. I went ahead and brought it inside. I laid down this plastic stuff you use to like keep paint off the ground. I put that down because when I'm defoaming it, I don't want that stuff everywhere, and I can kind of just pick it up in one swoop and throw it in the trash. But I was gonna do it outside, but I've had enough of today being outside, and it is hot, so no, not going back outside. I'm just gonna finish it inside, and hopefully I don't get anything bad anywhere. I don't think that I will. I did notice underneath, a lot of this is just held up by clips. There's just annoying things in the way, like with the trim panels, especially for the quarters. And what else was there? Yeah, the quarters and the B pillar. So right here, this part right here where it connects in, putting it back in is just terrible. My bad. Taking it out, I don't know about putting it in. I'm just assuming it's gonna be even worse because I didn't really care about the headliner and how it looked. Taking it out, I do care on its way in, so I want it to stay as nice as possible. But it was actually pretty simple to get out. There's maybe 6 to 8 screws. These things right here, next to the front dome lights, they just twist, and then there's a tab. You press the tab and it falls out. That is for the mirrors, your vanity mirrors. So these holes right here, it's a triangle, and there's just two flatheads. Two flathead screws come out. I don't know what in the world that hole there was for. There's a plug there. I took it out anyway. But the dome light, you remove the plastic, and underneath there's 2 Phillips or 8 millimeters, and you could take those out. I don't know what these things back here are for. They weren't connected to anything in the car, but or as far as I could see, maybe I actually pulled them out when I was messing around with the B pillar part. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead, tear this down now, and start defoaming it. All right, so I got the headliner off the head panel. Now I'm just gonna show you guys how easily this film stuff comes off. You see right there, I just did it. But just like that, it just flakes off, man. So I'm gonna go ahead and get started on this because I feel like this. Now go ahead and put the camera down. Alright guys, so I just finished with this. I don't know if you noticed, but in the middle there I kind of switched it up. I was using the brush, but then I realized that I have a vacuum cleaner with one of the brush ends. So I went ahead and did that. You can see all the stuff in there. But I went ahead and started using that. So as I was scraping it off, it was just getting sucked up by the vacuum. So I didn't have to do like, a whole bunch of extra mess. But that's a pretty good amount of foam in there, I'd say. But I did notice, like, there are some spots where, like, I guess, like, the glue is just too thick. So, like, I can't get that off. But, like, it's all smooth. It just doesn't look it because it's two different colors. Like, in here, it's, like, really tan. There's, like, more glue there, like, around the edges and stuff. But as far as I can tell, it's all smoothed out now. And I guess I'm going to go ahead and shoot the glue on. And all right, so I got the headliner, or fabric, it's not really headliner, but I got the fabric laid out on the headliner plate, okay? This is what I was talking about. It's like, it's really soft too. I have a pillow made of this stuff, but kind of like, it's that stuff you can like draw your hand in, but it's like, it only moves in like one direction. It's not working because it's moving with me, but it's hard to explain. It looks really nice though. It feels really, it's like if suede just had, if the fabrics of suede were a tad bit longer. That's the best way that I can describe this to you. I do not know what this fabric is called. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and put the camera down. I'm gonna start gluing. I'm gonna fold this over in half. I'm gonna glue down on the headliner plate, and then I'm gonna glue on the actual headliner, or the fabric, and then I'm gonna fold. Do the same thing for the other side. All right, so I went ahead and got everything laid out. When I went to go flip it over, there's actually more foam like on the opposite side, because I have a sunroof. And the original headliner kind of like goes over it, I guess would be the best way to say it. But I'm done. And I think I kind of went a little bit overkill, but that's because like this is the last time I ever want to do this and I want it to work. I don't want to have to go back in a few months later because it's starting to... But let me show you. Then there's right here for the headrests. Oh, I need to cut another hole there, another hole there. But there's, oh my bad, not for the headrests. For the vanity mirrors, right there. Let me show you the other side. like that. So you can see where I went and like brought it over. Like I didn't just stop it at the lip. I brought it over and I glued it to the opposite side too. But yeah, this wasn't hard. It was really, really, really time consuming, if anything. So there it is. So nice and soft. Looks really good. It's perfect. But like I had to go ahead and cut out these holes and then glue it on the opposite side so it rolls over, just like the original one did. I was thinking about going ahead and on my dash, doing the same thing I did for the roof, go buy more of this material and do it for my dash. Because right here, this is how I bought the car, but I don't know what this is. I think they tried to put something big in the car, so it was rubbing up against the dash. But you can see here. All right, guys. So I went ahead and spared you, but you know, me trying to ruin the soft touch right here. I'd like to cover that up.